Again, we have our very own Abdiaziz Hashim, who has been pitching camp in and around the city center. Hashim, if you can get me, how is the situation like in the CBD? Give us the feel and flavor of the different areas you have been this morning.
Good afternoon to you indeed, Doreen. We're coming to you live from a cross-section of Mwindu Mbingu and Kenyatta Avenue, where we have been crisscrossing the heart of the capital to ascertain the current situation. You do know that today it is a significant day in the country, given that back in 1990, that was 34 years ago, the country marked a Saba Saba protest, the most remarkable protest we have ever had in the country that brought about multi-party democracy. And if you've been keeping tabs on what has been happening both on and offline, the Gen Z protesters will keep on saying that they will have to ascertain the situation here in the country today, so that in the spirit of Saba Saba they can come out to mourn their fallen brethren during and after the protests that were witnessed for the last 3 weeks or so. And we have been able to go all the way to downtown to assess the situation. Businesses are up and running. We have seen even the transport sector is moving on smoothly, and Kenyans are out in large numbers. Unlike in other days on Sundays, you will see the town is a little bit slower compared to today. Today, a lot of business are up, and we have seen many cars are out, including the transport ones in major stages. And this is under the watchful eye of the Kenya Police. As you can see on your screen, they have been deployed in large numbers to protect not just government installments here in the capital, but to protect people and their businesses, as is the promise that the President made and the Interior Cabinet Secretary, that is Professor Kithure Kindiki. And this is what is going to happen for the better part of today. We saw earlier on the youth were able to go to many churches. That was the Holy Family Basilica. Also, they will be holding an interdenominational prayers at the All Saints Cathedral. Then afterwards, they're expected to flock into town in their numbers, and before that also they will also have to go to Uhuru Park for their concert. But as I told you earlier, today is a significant day, given that as a country we are marking the most remarkable protest we have ever had in the country, that is Saba Saba. Unlike in other times of the Saba Saba protest, where witnessed the Azimio leader, that is Raila Amolo Odinga, has been holding to remember this particular day, is that they've been holding this particular remembrance of the Saba Saba protest at Kamkunji. That has not been the case this time around, but the Gen Z protesters have said they will mark it in their own way by celebrating the lives of the people who were lost during and after the protest. And finally, before I hand you over to my colleague, is that the National Police Service has assured that the security is up to par here in the capital and its environs. But before I take you back to Doreen Arange, I do understand that we have Joseph Wahungu at Uhuru Park, where he's about to bring us up to speed, given that we know that Uhuru Park is hosting a concert. You do remember also that Uhuru Park is where the concert will be held, and the Nairobi Governor Johnson Sakaja was able to give that permission. Now, Wahungu, if you can hear me, good afternoon. What is the situation at Uhuru Park as we speak?